whatever your thing. It could be anything. Canva helps you make that thing a thing. Canva is a simple online tool thing. It's a way to design with our magic AI tool things. You can social media your thing, generate images or videos of your thing, make decks for presentations to show your thing. Whatever needs to be done for your thing, Canva can make it an even better and bigger thing. Canva, the thing that makes anything a thing.
The Dick Morris Show. Entertaining and informative. On the Red Apple Podcast Network.
We have
we got Jonathan DeBarros on.
Yeah.
And
now this guy is running for Congress in Connecticut. And he's running in Waterbury and in Danbury.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a black Republican running in the primary. And the Republican Party establishment is trying to push a guy named Shays, who is running, largely, I think, on strength of a name recognition, of confusion, people thinking he's the former congressman, but he's not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Richard has a wonderful chance of winning.
You're talking about John DeBarros?
John DeBarros.
John.
Sorry. Yeah, John has a wonderful chance of winning, and it's in a district that used to be Republican. The district he's running in was Republican for many years.
And then it went
Democrat, and now he's trying to take it back.
So, Jonathan, are you
Jonathan.
on? How are you?
Good afternoon. Thank you for allowing me to speak to your listening audience, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, John.
So tell us about the convention of the state where they tried to keep you off the ballot, but you insisted and you now are running.
Well, the GOP establishment in Connecticut hasn't won a federal election in over 20 years, and now I see why. They ran 3 rhinos against me trying to split the delegate votes. I had to go to 41 cities and towns, to all the Republican town committees in my district, in the 5th Congressional District. And some of them I was blackballed. I couldn't even go into because they already established who they wanted to run on the ticket. They had a polished politician, well, not a polished politician, but a polished Navy SEAL who they're trying to transform into a politician to basically grift. It's a political grift. They just want to make as much money as they possibly can. And then when they lose, they could blame the cities once again.
Right.
I'm the first candidate on the Republican line that has been campaigning aggressively against the Democrats on their own turf. I call them all out. I call out the governor. I call out William Tong, who's our attorney general, who has been filing countless lawsuits.
Let me just say, the reason that I love your candidacy is that we're sitting here in the aftermath of a Supreme Court decision, Louisiana versus Calais, which insists that you cannot use race. You can't gerrymander districts based on race. You can't gerrymander to increase black governance, black congressmen. And the result is that you have virtually all the congressmen, I think all the congressmen in America who are black are Democrat. And the point is that we no longer need race to keep black participation. If we didn't gerrymander these districts and we had free districts where blacks and whites could both run, candidates like Jonathan would win. And I think we should demonstrate that by having the Republican Party elect a black as the congressman for Waterbury, for Danbury, and so on.
And who are you going to go after once you become congressman, Jonathan? And before you even answer that, do you have a site for people to go on to, whether they fund you or whatever they need to do? Do you have something?
Yes, please. My website is DeBarros for Congress at gmail.com. That's my email address, but my website is DeBarrosforcongress.org.
How do you spell your last name?
It's D as in David, E as in Edward, B as in boy, ARROS FOR Congress.org. That's my website, and there's contribution links on that page. You could donate to me on WinRed, Anodot, Also, if you want to send a check, the P.O. box is there.
Beautiful.
But you just have to download a form that's attached so that you can send in your form. So when I do my my quarterly filings with the FEC, everything's on board.
This is the seat that was represented before by what was his name? Frank,
Gary Franks.
Gary Franks,
Yep.
who was a very good congressman and was defeated. And they used to have a meeting of the Black Caucus in the House, and it was 39 Democrats and 1 Republican, Gary Franks.
Wow.
Then the Connecticut legislature gerrymandered the district further and made it impossible for Franks to win re-election.
So, John,
Now Jonathan is running.
Yeah, I want to know
it's very important that he win.
I want to know his platform. What do you got, Jonathan?
Hey, my platform is all about putting the teeth back in law enforcement's mouth so they could do their job, securing our borders. We got over 200,000 illegals currently residing in our state. I want to enforce federal law in the 5th Congressional District and let ICE do their job.
Good.
In the state of Connecticut, they passed a bill in which our local law enforcement and our state law enforcement cannot cooperate with ICE, which I feel as though is unconstitutional. And if I was law enforcement in the state of Connecticut, I would have lost my job already. So I'm going to enforce federal law. I'm going to protect the homeschool parents. They're violating their constitutional liberties as well. And they're actually forcing them now to get vaccinated, adults and children.
Really?
So, yes.
Really? Tell us about that.
Yeah, tell us about this vaccination. What, the new COVID they're talking about, which isn't real also?
Yeah, so they just passed a new bill in our state capitol in which they're going to start requiring, if there's ever another pandemic, as we know, but they're going to try to force adults and children to have to get vaccinated. And the way they're probably going to go about doing that is to make sure that the businesses, so they'll lose it. If you don't get vaccinated, you lose your job. So, and then they'll put penalties probably on the businesses. So this is what they're gearing up for. They just passed a new Glock ban in which they're taking Glocks away from
gun owners.
Residents, gun owners.
Wow.
And they pushed out a lot of gun manufacturers out of our state, and a lot of gun owners, gun stores are going out of business. So their whole plan is to push a communist Marxist agenda in our state, and they want to disarm American citizens in our state. But look at this. In the city of Danbury, where we have a mayor who came to our country proudly, illegally, became a citizen. Now he's the mayor and he's the chairman of the state Democratic Party. He just made it lawful that DACA children to become police officers in the city of Danbury.
What's his name?
So now, Roberto Elves, Mayor Elves.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's a freaking psychopath. So you're going to tell me you're going to disarm American citizens but give guns to DACA children so that they could arrest American citizens?
Wow.
Incredible. Well, thank you, Richard. Enjoyed having you on.
No, it's John.
I'm
John
sorry.
DeBarros. He keeps calling you
Getting
Richard
your name wrong.
because he's looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Richard Morris.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
you.
John. We'll keep you in. One more time with your website or whatever.
So my website is DeBarrosforcongress.org. That's D as in David, E as in Edward, B as in boy, ARROSFOR Congress.org. And I was with Rudy Giuliani last evening celebrating his birthday at America's First Warehouse in Long Island.
Oh,
We had a great time with
Rudy. I love Rudy. I used to see him all the time on Sunday. Okay. Thank you, John. Appreciate it so much.
Thank you, John. I'll get your name right.
Yeah. Thank you.
The Dick Morris Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.